Heather Green Moon here, and I have a special announcement. You probably already know if you're following me on social media anywhere, but if you watch my videos, you know that I actually predicted this for myself about a week before I found out I am pregnant. I'm 42, and I've never been pregnant before. I don't have any children. And we honestly weren't trying, but we also stopped not trying, if you know what I mean. I've never been on birth control. The only thing we did was natural birth control, basically just avoiding the pull-out, doing not pulling out, basically. So, anyways, time for some blueberry lip gloss. Lip gloss be popping. Anyways, so the baby is due in March, so I'm really excited because I'll have a little Pisces baby, which is perfect because I'm, as you may not know, I'm a quintuple Scorpio Pisces rising. So how perfect is that? My mom is a Scorpio too, so it would make sense that we have another astrological synastry like that. Also, Michael, my husband's birthday is in March as well, but he's at the end of March, so he's an Aries. He's an Aries Sun, Leo rising. Let's see, is that going to be too much smoke? It's going the other way. I might move that actually. So anyways, it's so cool because I've been changing my diet a lot, going back to what I wanted to do, what my goals have been, which is lots of fruit and smoothies, fruit smoothies, water, stuff like that. This is strawberry, banana, chocolate, peanut butter. Literally tastes like peanut butter cup. I call it my peanut butter cup smoothie. So anyways, I'm only about 5 weeks in. I got my first appointment scheduled in a few weeks, and the first sonogram was about a month from now. I already started my prenatal vitamins right away. I went and researched vegan prenatal vitamins, and I found these FutureKind Vegan Prenatal Vitamins. I really like them. They have a citrus flavor, so it doesn't make you feel icky eating them. I haven't gotten nauseous at all from these yet, which is nice because other vitamins I've taken, here's what's inside of them, if you can see that. Other vitamins I've taken have made me nauseous, and I've even thrown up from multivitamins before, not being pregnant even. So these are really nice, totally vegan, and they make me feel good. They give me energy because I'm probably deficient already because I don't eat enough, but I'm working on that. I'm craving healthy foods, and unhealthy things like pizza, cupcakes are turning me off. Like right when I first got pregnant, like the first week I think, I was craving cupcakes, but after that I started craving fruit and healthy foods and vegetables. I'm even eating celery now, which I haven't eaten in a long time. But anyways, so I wanted to show you this. My FutureKind vegan, cruelty-free, clean ingredients. It's non-GMO. These are the creators. I do have this referral code. So I will link that for you guys. It's referral code to the FutureKind Plus Vegan Prenatal Vitamins, which are great to take even if you're trying to get pregnant. Even if you're not trying to get pregnant, these are really good vitamins to take. You'll have to take 2 a day. So anyways, but yeah, I've been eating tons more fruit. I feel lots of energy, no nausea, no sickness. I mean, I have a little bit of emotional things, you know, as the hormones change. I had a little bit of heartburn, but I guess that's part of increased progesterone in your body. It loosens the esophagus opening from the stomach to the esophagus. It loosens that opening, which causes heartburn and indigestion. So anyways, we're gonna have a new little baby vegan bird in the house pretty soon. And yes, she will be vegan. I keep calling her a she, but we have no idea what the sex is yet. But who knows? I would love to have a little girl. But whatever she is, I would be happy to see her. A little bundle of love. Looking forward to it. I honestly kind of gave up on the thought of being pregnant or being a mom ever. But once we started to align more with our most healthy timeline and our relationship, in our life, in our career, in our minds, me and my husband's mindset, things just start clicking, progressively getting better. And it was like prayer, blessing, prayer answered, blessing, 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 one after the other, as we removed negativity and toxic influences in our life, or they removed for us without our having to do anything to make that happen. So, including giving up smoking marijuana. So my husband stopped smoking marijuana months ago. And apparently it's really bad for fertility. I didn't know that until we got pregnant, and I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. But we had just stopped smoking marijuana, and so I did research, and it's huge. It's a huge negative impact to fertility. Especially for the men, you're basically making your sperm stoned. So it decreases the morphology and viability. I can't remember exactly everything, but basically it's a huge detriment. If you're trying to get pregnant, do not smoke pot. If you don't want to get pregnant, it's like, I guess, a natural birth control, like you could say. But if you do get pregnant, you are 12 times more likely to suffer a miscarriage from the woman smoking pot. So I would avoid it at all costs if you are trying to conceive or currently pregnant. So yeah, that's a little update on that. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys my favorite vegan perfumes. I also use Ariana Grande God is a Woman perfume. I just love that smell. And it is vegan too, actually, but I don't have that down here. But another one I love is this MCO Beauty No. 1 Black Plum and Vanilla Fragrance Hair and Body. I'm going to put some more on right now, actually. So pretty. Very girly scent. And then this other one I got, so this one I think I got at City Market, maybe? I don't know. It might be on Amazon. I have no idea. And then this one's called Being French Awaken and Uplift Citrus Amber. See? And this is vegan too. And I actually like to layer these. They smell really good together too. So, yeah. This one obviously is fresh and fruity. This one's more girly, soft, like pink cloud kind of a vibe. So those are awesome. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Let's pull some cards. I haven't pulled any cards in forever. So yeah, obviously I pulled this card many times, and I actually saw many other readers pulling this card over and over again. So Empress, pregnancy, they kept being like, oh, you might be pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. Don't be surprised if you're pregnant. If you're not trying to get pregnant, wrap it up. And then it happened. So I don't know if you're trying to get pregnant, or this is a sign for you, or if you're wanting to, maybe there's some things you can do to improve your chances. So we'll do more of these cards first. Obviously the pregnancy card is already out because we're talking about it, so I'm not putting it back in. Let's see, anything else we need to know? Oh, one thing I want to talk about really quick, actually. Tori posted a new article today. By the way, today is July 7th, 2025. She posted 3 hours, one big beautiful bill quietly declared war on mind control tech. So a lot of people have mixed opinions on the big beautiful bill, and oh, you know what? I'm gonna pause this. One thing about being pregnant, another thing with the hormones, is it makes you have to pee all the freaking time. So I'm gonna pause this and be right back. Okay, thank you for your patience, which was literally a millisecond because I stopped recording. So, sorry, let me fix myself. Got like 10 different pinks on today. So, ToreSays, which is her handle and the name of her show, if you don't know, now you know. She's I Don't Exist Tori on X. Shit. Sorry, low power mode notification. She says when she reposted this, when obedience feels like joy, you won't see the bars. Neurotech builds a digital cage you'll decorate yourself. One big beautiful bill laid the groundwork to stop it before your mind got rented out like ad space. Have you ever noticed you'll be thinking about something, not even say it out loud, and then you'll see a Facebook ad for it? You'll be talking to someone in your family in person, not even online or, you know, with text messages or digitally. It'll just be in person, and then you get an ad for it somewhere. Well, yeah, they're watching and listening everywhere, and even can listen in your mind. And the next step after that is literally how she said, your mind rented out like ad space. That's not a joke. That's not hyperbolic. That's literal. They will put ads in your head, just like they will pull information out of your head to advertise to you. Okay? So part of the big beautiful bill, I know it's controversial, but one of the good things about it is, she says, one big beautiful bill, the pre-crime firewall against the next Patriot Act. Doesn't that sound nice? What does the Patriot Act do? It's mass surveillance and, control. Because the next surveillance state won't read your messages. It'll rewrite your mind. Hackable humans. Imagine if your hat could read your mind. Like, really read it. And then beam those thoughts straight into an ad company that decides you need the 3 air fryers, a dating app for introverts, and socks that tell jokes. That's kind of where we're headed with the brainwave reading gadgets that tap into something called LFOs, those low-frequency brain signals that reveal when you're bored, excited, or secretly craving nachos. These wearables can track your emotional state and use it to serve you perfectly timed ads even without you even knowing. But fear not. Enter the one big beautiful bill. Think of it as a legislative bouncer in sparkly shoes, swatting away creepy foreign ad companies trying to sneak into your headspace and sell you things based on your subconscious. It's Uncle Sam saying, hey, no mind control without consent, and no shady foreign data harvesters peeking into our fields. You might think that sounds like science fiction, like something out of a Black Mirror episode, but it's not coming, it's already here. As Yuval Noah Harari warned at the World Economic Forum, humans are now hackable animals, and he's not wrong. Let me show you just how hackable it is. How long is this article? Yeah, I'm not gonna read all this. Holy shit, it's really long. I need to read all this. I will include a link to this brilliant article. Tori is a genius, literally like 230 IQ. I don't remember. It's really freaking high. She's a literal super Mensa genius. So I will include an article link. You should read everything she does, though, if you want to know what the fuck's going on in this world for real. Anyways, so that is that. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm gonna make this a short video. Recently over the 4th of July weekend, there was all that flooding in Texas. Looks like there was weather manipulation, and I just want to say my prayers and heart and sympathy is with the families affected by the flooding and all the girls at the Christian Camp Mystic that went missing or are deceased. It's horrible. Unfortunately, that has happened before. In 1987. The same exact thing happened. Now, I don't know if there was like a fucking massive weather-controlled superstorm sitting on top of that area for 12 hours straight, dropping a 23-foot wall of water in 45 minutes, but the same space was flooded. It's in a floodplain. Okay. Why do they keep building stuff like this in floodplains? I don't get it. I mean, if they did better management of things, it would help. Okay, so far we have communicate, Mercury retrograde, and moving. We had these cards last time. That actually resonates with me a lot. It says communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Thank you, Colin, for watching and listening. And you said that you were taking my advice, or what I had been pulling up in the cards to work it out, work through your relationship problems, and to try to build your relationship, improve it, and make things better in your relationship with your wife. So I'm praying for you guys, and I hope that you guys do really well. And yeah, thanks for all the jokes too. I appreciate that, and your tips, Colin. You've been one of the people that have tipped me multiple times, so thank you so much. And we have Mercury retrograde. Blah, 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 blah. Communicate, Mercury retrograde. Electronic issues, communication issues. Review everything. So you want to be careful with any of your plans. Make sure you double check, cross those T's, dot those I's, triple check, especially if you're moving or planning to go somewhere, change of residence, moving in with your partner. Make sure you communicate clearly and forgive any problems you might have, and try to work it out. Hold on, I have to text my hubby. What else? Where are we at? So we've got about 15, 16 minutes so far. Woo! That's a lot of cards. Wow. Okay, so we've got... Fell out funny. So, all right. We're gonna put... I would show you, but I don't want to move the iPad. So they fell out like this. And un momento, por favor. Fell out like this. So if you're planning on going on a honeymoon, be careful. A vacation, it says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. You or someone you know might be getting married soon, or renewing your vows, going on a trip to build your relationship. It could be a short trip or something more big. Whatever it is, just be careful and make sure you plan everything thoroughly. There could be a narcissist, someone who's too full of themselves in your life, and you might be cautious of them. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Could be a boss, a partner, a friend, family member who is too full of themselves and you want to be cautious about, but know that your guardian angels and your loved ones are watching you and helping you. At the bottom of the deck, liar, be careful of someone sneaky. So I see someone full of themselves we need to be cautious of. They could be a liar. Use your intuition. Watch for red flags. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So cycles, fake karma, something is ending, something is beginning. So even though you have been communicating, compromising, forgiving, working it out, trying to spend time with your loved ones, maybe go on another honeymoon or vacation, it could be someone who is not fully honest or transparent with you, and you need to discuss that and find out if it's a red flag that will bite you later. Oh. Okay. Well, that's pretty plain. Colin, don't take this one personally. It doesn't necessarily mean it's you. Okay? Divorce, experiencing a breakup. Now, it could be literal divorce of a marriage or partnership, or it could be a friendship, work situation, family member. You tried to communicate, forgive, work it out. You've spent time with them, tried to give them more attention. It's still not working out. They're still not giving back as much as you're giving them. So you might be considering this. I would recommend relationship counseling or personal counseling. Both is better, actually. Do personal counseling for yourself and relationship counseling with your spouse. If they don't want to participate in relationship counseling, do counseling with yourself and talk about your relationship with your therapist. Okay? I apologize. Sorry if that is anybody who's watching. Only take this if it resonates, right? This is more of a confirmation. I'm not dictating how you should live your life, okay? If you're already seeing these red flags, you think someone is a liar, okay, and you're being cautious, you feel like there's a cycle ending, Let's see if I can do this. So maybe this is you, okay? Or someone in your life and you're experiencing this, and it is time to call it quits. It's possible, okay? But it's not necessarily the end all, the end of the story. Perhaps you talk about divorce and that leads to a communication breakthrough because you realize you're not ready to go that far, right? Husband's calling, so hold on. Hey. Okay, I'm back. I took a little break to chat with my hubby and get some stuff staged for his lunch. Because I make him lunch every day because I am literally a housewife now. I've had a cleaning business for years. I've done house cleaning since 2007 with my mom on and off, and I've done other things like social media management. But right now I'm currently unemployed, but I do a few houses a month to have a little extra income. But my husband cleans with me now. My mom used to clean with us, clean with me, and now it's just me and my hubby doing the cleaning together. It's so much fun. We have so much fun working together. We're a really good team. So anyways, yeah, I just had to wash a pan to get stuff ready for his noodles. He'll have either noodles and sushi or just one or the other with some other things like the vegan baby bells or chips and guacamole, a smoothie, blueberry smoothie. Anyways, okay, back to the reading. We have patience. I pulled this with the pregnancy card in a reading recently when I predicted my own pregnancy. It says, just a few more months to go. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So I was saying something could be coming in 2 to 9 months because I had the pregnancy card at the same time. So if you think you're going to go through this, perhaps with enough of this, you will end up in this energy instead. Okay? So don't lose hope. Keep trying, okay? And it could be working out for the best. Let's see, bottom of the deck. Oh, again, this keeps coming up as well. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So that is why you might need to do more of this and have patience as you guys rebuild your bond and come back together. So let's see. Let's get some messages from my personal deck that I created. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this awesome box I have for my cards that I need to start using. I've had other stuff stored in it, like essential oils, but back when I did tarot before, this is the box that I held my Toth Tarot deck by Aleister Crowley, Toth Tarot by Aleister Crowley. It was a really big deck, so I put that in here. But yeah, it's very big, so I can fit a couple decks in here, probably. Anyways, so in my personal deck, let's see what wants to come out in regards to this reading that seems to be mostly about relationships with romantic or personal relationships, or it could be business as well. What else do we need to know about this reading for the people that might be paying attention? Nurture your inner child. Play, heal trauma, have fun. So part of your coming together, closing the distance, actually right under distance, is intimacy. So perhaps you need to be more playful in the bedroom. Right under that is, yes, luck is on your side. You might get lucky if you get more playful and communicate and have more fun and heal the trauma that you may have experienced in personal, professional, or romantic relationships. Or a relationship with yourself, healing trauma, discovering your inner child, having fun. I literally have an inner child growing in me right now as a pregnant woman. So, yeah, I'm excited to have fun getting ready for the baby, and I get to go buy stuff for the baby and set up all kinds of things, nursery stuff. It's just gonna be so much fun. Oh, let me show you this. It's so funny. Hold on. So this is one of the reasons I'm kind of manifesting that it's a girl. So years ago, I bought this as a gift for my little niece, Maisie, when my sister-in-law, Michael's sister, CG, was pregnant, and I was gonna give her this as a gift. I bought this, and I never ended up giving it to her, and then by the time I was like remembering to give it to her, Maisie was way too big for this. So this is a 0 to 3 month size baby skirt. See, there's little shorts. It's a cute little pink skirt. Isn't that adorable? So Burt's Bees makes some really cute baby clothes. So I still have this. Hopefully it's a girl, otherwise it'll be a boy in pink. But you know what? My husband, Michael, he loves pink, you know, and he's not afraid to talk about that. He loves pink, he loves purple. So there's nothing wrong with boys wearing pink or liking pink. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it is feminine, okay? As I shuffle my pink personal tarot card deck. What else needs to come out? You are a creator, created in God's creation, made in the Creator's image. So for this reading, we're, we've got babies on the mind, right? We've got pregnancy on the mind. I literally am creating a human in me. So that might be something you're embodying. It could be something, a project that you're working on, that you're excited to release to the public, and you've maybe dropped some hints about it, but you're not releasing too much information, because sometimes when you're working on a project or a creation, it's good to keep your cards close, right? And not put them out all on the table right away. But other than that, know that you are a creator. You do have the power to direct your life, put the intention in with love and compassion and understanding of everybody involved. Okay. Misinfo, diversion tactic, false flag. Well, I mean, there's a lot of that coming around. You know what's interesting about this? When I got pregnant, I started learning about how marijuana is actually really bad for fertility, is what Elon Musk has been harping on for years, is the declining birth rate. Well, also in these same years, we've had I'm pro marijuana, right? I used to smoke it every day, since I was a kid, literally. However, it's not purely beneficial. There are things that it can have negative effects on, including one of them being fertility. And with the declining birth rate around the world, but especially in America, and then all of the marijuana being legalized medicinally and now recreationally, including where I live in Colorado, this could be related. So the misinfo could be that marijuana is so good for you, it has all these health benefits, which is true in certain cases, like if you have cancer. RSO, Rick Simpson oil, pure cannabis oil, is very beneficial for cancer. But so is, not a doctor, okay, but there's other things that are natural that are not FDA approved type treatments that are good for that type of illness, like being vegan, eating a shit ton of fruit, right? So do your research. I think that's what misinfo, diversion tactic, false flag. Also with the flooding in that area in Texas, they are planning on putting an energy plant, and it's just a coincidence that on the 4th of July there's this catastrophic flood clearing the land, literally, of buildings where they want to put an energy plant. So that gives false flag vibes as well, unfortunately. Spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career. Heal the human heart. So whatever that means for you, there's a lot of avenues you can take to help heal the human heart. And it could just be being your authentic self and putting yourself out there and, you know, trying to help people the best you can. Maybe from your own experience and things you've gone through. Let's see. You are rewriting timelines with your intention. Boom. Amen. So this one is really ringing for me personally, and you might relate to this, but me and my husband have like flip-flopped all kinds of things in our lives. We, like a year ago, when I was doing the archiving for the Synergy channel, and I was getting paid by Heal the World, the ones that make that pyramid right here, right there. It's what's it called? Brain fart, pregnancy brain. Organite. It's an organite pyramid, right? And they were paying me because they were using Sabrina of Synergy's work to help promote their products. So they were paying me to do the archiving, including creating beautiful thumbnails to help promote her content, which they could post on their blog, right? That fell through in a horrific, very disturbing way. However, back then, we were literally on the verge of eviction. We were having all kinds of problems: relationship, financial, emotional, mental, physical, everything, right? It was like an attack on all sides, right? And now we literally rewrote the story. We rewrote the timeline based on our intention, okay? And it's fabulous. We are so happy. We're so happy and in love, and it's like we are newlyweds, literally, but it's like we are literally newlyweds. Like, we haven't been together for almost 18 years. So sometimes you just have to communicate and have patience and faith. Oh, excuse me. ToreSays, quote, and this is also appropriate to what I'm talking about: your ego will fuck you even when you're in danger and you're self-sacrificing. So perhaps you have these attacks on all sides and you are so proud that you think, no, I'm not going through this, or you're too proud to compromise and work through things and maybe apologize for things that you did. Sometimes your ego will fuck you and you need to put that down. And that ego can be protective as well. It's not necessarily a negative thing, but it can also be negative where you are sacrificing yourself. Phoenix rising, rebirth, renewal. I was literally just saying that. Rewriting timelines, okay? You can do the same thing. You can rebirth, you can renew, you can be a phoenix rising. You just have to find out how you want to do that. Put the intention, do the work, the emotional, physical, mental work of going through what you need to go through. Figure out, Colin has this cute spreadsheet that his wife fills out of like the things Colin does to piss me off. It's so cute. They're adorable. And he makes jokes about their relationship all the time. But, you know, everybody has relationship problems, even if you're married for a long time. And so he has this little cute spreadsheet that she'll fill out things he does that pisses me off. And he aims to not check the boxes, right? So, you know, that could be part of your rebirth renewal, doing things consciously to help your family member, friend, business partner, whoever, to be happier, right? Because you want to make your loved ones happy, right? Clock, perfect timing. So I think it is the perfect time for a rebirth to heal the human heart through your own development of your inner child, reconnecting with your inner child, having fun. Okay. Let's see, one more from my personal deck. See if one will pop out. Oh, there we go. Dominoes, butterfly effect. So sometimes what you do has a profound effect on other people. And you might not realize it at the time. What you're doing has this butterfly effect. It has this domino effect where one falls and the other falls and the other falls and the other falls. So if you have the best intentions for the greatest good, hopefully your butterfly effect is beneficial to everyone you love and mankind. And that's the best we can hope for, right? Is just to remain positive and optimistic and not fall into the stress that we experience in our life through current events. Okay, what's going on in the media in the world. So if you're aware of the biodigital convergence, which is the end game of the New World Order, literally, it's all deployed and set up. But if you're aware of that, you might be pessimistic about the future, right? But there are things that people with high integrity, who are close to God, who want the best for humanity, who have love for humanity, they have dominoes that they can put in the game too, right? And that's what Tori is talking about here. Okay, so while the biodigital convergence is the end game, fully deployed and active in the New World Order beast system, there's other things that are happening to counteract that. So have faith in humanity. That's one of the things Tori says all the time. Have faith in humanity. Because we're not all evil. We don't all want horrible things. You know, most of us are good people. Most of us are loving people. And we might get caught up in drama, trauma, mind games, or you might have been hacked. Literally, your mind might have been hacked. But if you continue to have faith and rewrite your own timeline, don't let the inputs of others decide for you, okay? Or if you feel like there's an input from something else that is not in your greatest good, not in your highest timeline, you can make a conscious decision. I just realized my lighter is still in my bra. You can make a conscious decision to make improvements for humanity, for Team Humanity. Pre-crime firewall against the next Patriot Act. So, I mean, that's extremely helpful. Let's do some real tarot cards. I think my battery's gonna die soon, so we gotta hustle. It's 2 p.m. Mountain Time on 7/7/25, 777. Wow, 777 today. That's significant numerology, right? Okay, let me do normal shuffle. Wow, look where I split the deck. Restriction and balance. So while you're afraid of the restriction of the future, there could be a balancing countermeasure in the works to help make things better. You might not be aware of the whole story, but have faith in humanity, that it will work out for the best. And God doesn't want us to be hackable zombies. He created us with free will and love to, you know, have life and health and abundance. So we have 8 of Wands in reverse. So returning from travel or holidays, restrictions, bad timing, losing momentum, out of control, too fast a pace, theft, opposition. We have the Emperor. Stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, fearness. Now, interesting, let me pause here. The 8 of Wands reverse fell on false flag, like this. Fell like this. Misinfo, diversion tactic, false flag. So I feel like I actually didn't finish my thought on this. The flooding in Texas was a diversion tactic for what they're trying to do down there with energy. And actually, this happens all the time where the flooding is, like in North Carolina, Chapel Hill is flooding again. They want to make that smart city. And it happens, LA, fires, smart city. Anywhere where there's some kind of crazy, catastrophic, false flag type event, there's some kind of smart city. So, yeah, be careful of that. But the Emperor is here. And he's about stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, fearlessness, focus, discipline, logic, practical exuberance, older man, dependability, fatherhood, father figure. So this could be about that firewall from the next Patriot Act. See the fire in the background behind the Emperor, which is obviously Mars and Aries, and the sacral root chakra, sorry. So that's a lot of fire there. So it could be related to the stability, structure, protection, and authority that seems like it is something bad, but it's actually preventing something way worse from happening. Like your brain being rented out for ad space. Gross. No, thank you. Okay, we've got Truth with King of Swords. We've got 9 of Cups in reverse. And we've got Temperance. So, again, with the structure, the King of Swords, Truth. Structure, routine, intelligent, rational, logical, power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, discerning, detached, head over heart, and an unemotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. So that again is with big beautiful bill type vibe. Now we have 9 of Cups in reverse. Look at all those cups upside down. It looks like rain coming down out of that cup. So it's like a torrential downpour. Shattered dreams, nightmares, unhappiness, devastation, misery. You are getting what you thought you wanted, but it's not what you really want at all. So there's a drought in Texas. You thought you wanted rain, you got way too much, and it shattered your dreams and caused devastation because of weather modification. So we've got temperance, balance, right? Balance, peace, patience, moderation, inner calm, perspective, tranquility, harmonious relationships, soulmates, serenity, compromise, forgiveness, accommodation, time heals all wounds. So again, more fire in the background. We need to balance out modern technology with what's best for humanity and not completely destroying it and turning it into a dystopian land nightmare, right? Where they can hack your brain, they stick you in a smart city, right? So we need to balance out the new technology. It's also the soulmate card. So again, the relationship part of this reading, I was talking about communication, patience. There's divorce and honeymoon, Mercury retrograde, moving in with your partner, emotionally distant, and so this is about balancing of the relationship too. So you might have had to have more harmonious relationship because you know this person you love is your soulmate. You want it to work out, okay? You don't want to give up. You don't want to start over because you know this is the one that you want to spend with the rest of your life with. You know, in our culture, this has been taken advantage of too much. People don't try hard enough, in my opinion, to work things out. They just default to divorce, right? We need more people to have temperance. I know my extremes, I now seek peace. Let's see what else. This is gonna end up an hour again. So part of my balance is I'm going back to school in my own self-design, homeschool type higher education for cybersecurity. I'm not doing any of the traditional training. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. I'm not going into debt. I have enough of that already, and I don't even have a stable career. And I want something I can work from home and still be a housewife and a mama and do homeschooling. So yeah, I'm going to be getting into cybersecurity, working from home only. And part of my balance is the analytical, intellectual, technical type energy with studying cybersecurity with the more spiritual, intuitive aspect of what I do with my time, which is tarot or, whatever else. Okay, so we've got leadership and vibrancy. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Oh, look how cute they are. Oh, cute little fire sign couple. So we've got Aries and Leo, the sun and the moon, right? The king and the queen, sun and moon. The King of Wands is, and they're both third eye. So, King of Wands, being in charge, decisiveness, independence, happy Independence Day and Candidate Day, by the way. Being in charge, decisiveness, independence, loyalty, optimism, impulsiveness, unexpected income, someone who inspires others to create achievement, an adventurous man who takes charge and initiates many projects. That's my hubby for sure. And we don't talk about all the things we're thinking about doing because very innovative, and that's, keeping our cards close, right? Then we have the Queen of Wands. She's got her cute little black cat and the sunflowers there. It says, vibrancy, good business sense, confidence, foresight, an attractive, magnetic, mature woman, a helpful friend who is well liked, a kind, loyal, generous, confident, and competitive woman who enjoys enterprise and the limelight, who values her home and family life. Sounds like the vibe of everything I've been talking about. Vibrant leadership. Focusing on the family. But still having balance of the practical, technical, analytical knowledge, information, and awareness, or maybe your career plan. have Page of Wands, another fire. This is Sagittarius now, acting out. It's in reverse, right? So the Page of Wands acting out lack of energy, discouragement, obstacles, someone who breaks your heart, an impetuous or insensitive person. So this could be an energy you have felt, or someone you've experienced in your life who let you down, and you gave them patience, and then you're like, you know what, I'm done. I tried the communicate thing, it wasn't working, we're done there. Done with that. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We've got Justice and the World, right as Elon Musk is like, oh, look what time it is. No one's been arrested for the Epstein case yet. Literally, he just posted that. And then we've got the World. Oh, I'm showing boobies. Sorry. The World and Justice in reverse. So that's 11 and 21. And Justice says, I get what I give, but it's in reverse. So it's injustice, karmic retribution, dishonesty, corruption, lack of accountability, unfairness, karmic avoidance. So this is some of the fuckery that's been happening with, Epstein, weather modification, smart cities, mind hacking. There might be some karmic retribution coming, like in with the Big Beautiful Bill, the firewall of the future mind fuckery. And then the World says success, achievement, accomplishment, travel, completion, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, the end, reaching your goal, expanded horizons, physical and emotional health, all's well that ends well. So, mantra for the World is, what I've been working for is already done. So this goes back to the having faith, the domino butterfly effect, having the highest intention for the greatest good of team humanity, not taking sides, and helping the world, the whole world. What is the best decision for the highest good of the whole world? Okay, so sometimes we have to. So, for instance, in world politics, there's certain things that certain countries are doing that will introduce this mind hacking, and will manipulate other countries into doing their bidding. And then we have other things happening that are the domino butterfly effect, that will actually lead to success, achievement, accomplishment, fulfillment, wholeness for the whole world. But it doesn't always look pretty. So let's do one more message from Magical Messages. Let's see what the magical messages from the universe is. Darling, there is a reason for the dreams you carry in your heart. Honor them. That's right. So focus on your dreams. There's a reason you have them. Keep studying. I've been doing a lot of studying recently. You might feel like a fish in a fishbowl with the way that technology and the world is going with the biodigital convergence and mind hacking. Keep learning though, and know that there are people in Team Humanity who honor their own heart and their own dreams and want the best for everybody involved. All right, let's see what else. Also, Tori's been talking about the new financial system, the Genius Act, which was also just recently sign into law, which is about cryptocurrency. There's many debates about that, but in general, it will create a stable coin tethered to the dollar, which will increase the world's interest in our financial system, which will also be beneficial for our economy. So it might be time to mess around in the portal of transformation and see what's unveiled. And no, you don't break that easily anymore. Instead, you use things as fuel, like an alchemist. Amen. Sometimes you have to mess around in the portal of transformation to be the alchemist, because things aren't going to break you anymore. And you can choose your fate the best as possible. Let's see. Maybe one more. 222 on 777. Those numbers could be significant for you. You add those together, it's 999. 222 is about partnership. 777 is spirituality and luck. 999 is about completion of cycles. Do things that intimidate you, because what's waiting on the other side is magic. Boom. That's a beautiful card, by the way. Look at that. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call that good. My hubby's going to be home pretty soon, and we like to hang out on lunches together, and I make sure his lunch is ready before he gets here so he gets to relax, because he does 10-hour work days, right? So anyways, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Many blessings of love and abundance. Stay safe. Stay aware of your surroundings. And have faith in humanity, but have faith in God most of all. Have faith in yourself and what you're capable of. You are capable of evolving. You are capable of rewriting your timeline. You are capable of so much more. Don't let your past dictate your future, okay? Because you're worth it. So God bless you, and who knows, you might even be bringing another little one into the world just like I am. So have faith. God bless y'all. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hey guys, I forgot I wanted to read Psalm 91. Because there's this Greek Orthodox pastor that Tori loves, and she told us about years ago, and he shares some great information. So I want to share this. His name is Bishop Mari Emmanuel.
In Psalm 91, if you read that every day, you'll have Satan under your foot. In Jesus' mighty name. Psalm 91 is one of the most powerful psalms to overcome Satan's attacks. Psalm 91. Psalm number 91. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place, no evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. And all glory be to our Lord and Savior Jesus.
Yolks are protective against COVID and the vaccine. They buy.
Sorry. I was going to read it myself, but he does it so beautifully. We'll just call that good, and I'll read from my Bible another day. So, thank you so much for watching again. God bless you. Bye.